Hello yogis, welcome to Desert Lotus Yoga in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are so happy to have you join us virtually as we move through this social distancing experience, and hopefully we can come back together really soon. We're going to begin our practice on the back in Shavasana, so go ahead and make your way down, reclining your body and resting fully on your mat. Take a moment to settle in, draw the shoulders down the spine, let the feet fall open. Keep your pelvis neutral. Imagine that there's a line drawn down the center of your body where we can evenly distribute the body through the right and left sides. Take your left ear down toward the mat and then inhale up, bringing your right ear down. Just continue to move through the neck a couple of times, moving left and right. And not to overthink anything, not to force anything, not changing anything yet. Coming back to center. We'll inhale, take the crown of the head toward the mat while the chin rises. And exhale, taking the chin toward the chest. Inhale, lifting the chin. And exhale, tucking. And let your head just rest evenly, calmly on the mat. And begin to come into our breath, coming into Ujjayi breath as we inhale through the nose, slightly tightening up the back of the throat. I like to think of fogging a mirror, so that same type of sensation as we inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, we're going to maintain that constriction, releasing the breath through the nose. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, coming into some balance in the breath on the inhales and the exhales, as we begin to calm the mind, bringing our nervous system into a nice relaxed state. At this point, we can think of an intention for our practice, thinking of something that you can come back to, something that you can anchor your practice to. On an inhale, let's go ahead and draw our hands together at heart center, and we'll take the thumbs up to the third eye. When we bring ourselves into the awareness, into the fullness of our intuition and manifestation, we let go of hoping, we let go of wishing for our intentions. We come into this idea of accepting and knowing that what we are manifesting will come to be. When you're ready, exhale, draw the hands down alongside the body. We're going to start off by rolling onto the left side, coming into a brief fetal position. Draw your knees in toward your chest and pull yourself nice and tight, releasing the oxytocin in our brain, feeling love flooding through our bodies. 3 breath cycles here in this posture. And when you're ready, we're going to take the right hand down in front of the chest and gently and mindfully push yourself up into a seated position, coming into easy pose, lotus or half lotus. On an inhale, draw the hands together at the heart. Take this opportunity to ground yourself, to root down through your sitting bones. Feel yourself once again evenly balanced, distributed through your right and left sides. Continue with mindful breathing throughout our time together. On an inhale, take the hands up around you. On the exhale, pull them down through heart center. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, drawing energy all from around you. And exhale, pulling it into your heart center. Inhale, arms come up, keeping them shoulder distance apart. Biceps are by the ears, lengthening through the crown. Try not to arch the spine, instead lifting nice and tall. When you're ready, interlacing the fingers and then pulling them behind the head to support your whole entire head. As you exhale, draw your left elbow down toward the earth while the right elbow comes upward. Pull the shoulders together, the shoulder blades. Shine your heart forward. And inhale, come to center. Exhale, dropping down to the other side, lifting the left elbow up. Pulling the shoulder blades together, maybe feeling some cracking and popping. These are all things that are okay. If at any time during your practice you feel sharp or pinching pain, pull back a little bit. And inhale, coming to center. Arms come back up, shoulder girdle distance apart. And when you're ready, drop the right hand to the left knee. Left arm comes behind the back for revolving our easy pose. Into a gentle twist. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Moving with life always. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, twisting over to the other side. Times like these that we realize what little control we have. Control is an illusion. Surrender to trust right now. When you're ready, inhaling, arms come up, and we exhale, pulling down through heart center. When you're ready, rolling onto hands and knees, coming into tabletop. If rolling over the knees is not for you, go ahead and pull your feet off to the side, coming into tabletop position. Stacking through the joints in our arms, making sure that our knees are directly under the hips. A strong tabletop, pressing the tips of the fingers into the mat, pressing the tops of the feet down. When you're ready, inhale, taking the eye gaze upward, dropping the belly, lifting the sitting bones, shining your heart out. On the exhale, rounding in, bring all that love back to your heart center as you bow inward. Coming into cow, and exhale for cat. Inhale for cow, and exhale coming into cat. One more time, inhaling up, and exhale, round through. Coming back to that tabletop, we're going to tuck the toes, lifting the hips, coming into downward facing dog. Take a moment here in our first downward dog. Lengthen through your entire body from the heels of the feet, up toward the glutes, and then down the spine, pressing your fingertips into the mat, shaking your head out, moving in both directions, yes and no, no and yes. Draw your belly toward the spine and tilt those sitting bones up toward the ceiling. On an inhale, take your eye gaze toward the thumbs, walking your feet to the top of the mat, coming into forward fold. Same idea here. Imagine your body lengthening out from the backs of the legs all the way up and down into the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. From here, let's step our right foot back, coming into the base of our lunge, and we'll drop down onto the right knee, untucking the toes. We're shooting to have our left knee stacked over the ankle, and when you're ready, push back into half splits. Take your toes up toward the ceiling, and if it feels okay, round your forehead down toward the earth. Opening up the back of the leg here, and a beautiful stretch in your hamstring and calves. Or calf. On an inhale, pressing back into that left foot. We're going to come into our low crescent lunge. If you'd like, you can widen your stance. And then we will inhale, taking the arms upward, keeping the shoulders in the shoulder girdle, biceps are by the ears. And back to your breath. On an exhale, we'll drop the left arm forward. We're going to bring our right arm back, revolving outward in our lunge. You can press down into the top of your right foot, helping with your balance, and imagine scissoring your thighs together. Exhale, right arm drops. Inhale, both arms come up, back into our modified crescent lunge. On the exhale, hands come down to frame your left foot, tuck the right toes, and stepping forward back to our forward fold. Let the crown reach for the earth. On an inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, stepping the left foot back, dropping onto that left knee and untucking the toes. Find yourself with as much space as you'd like between your right heel and left knee, and when you're ready, push back into your half splits. Walking the hands back, pointing the toes up toward the sky, and if it feels good, rounding your forehead down toward the earth. On an exhale, pressing back into your right foot. Keeping as much space as you'd like between the right foot and left heel or left leg. We'll inhale, take the arms up into our crescent lunge, modified down on the knee. Pull the shoulders down into the shoulder girdle. Scissor the thighs together. Nice active glutes, active core. On an exhale, we're going to revolve, bringing the right arm down, and the left arm opens up. Coming into this gentle twist. Exhale, the left arm down. Inhale, both arms come up. Coming back to our lunge. On an exhale, hands come down to frame your right foot, tucking the left toes, and let's step back into downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out here through your downward dog. Shake your head out once again if that feels good. And then let's meet in tabletop. Stacking through the hands once again, strong tabletop. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips back up toward the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Eye gaze toward the thumbs, walking the feet to the top of the mat, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, we're going to take a little bit of distance between the feet, maybe 1 or 2 fists, and we're going to take some standing twists. So when you're ready, we're going to bend the right knee. So this will lengthen out the left leg. And from here, we're going to raise our right arm up to the sky. Breathing through the twist. This is one of those times when we are called to accept what is happening in our lives, in our world, and trust. On the exhale, dropping down. This time, right leg straightens, left knee bends forward, and we take our left arm up to the sky. Knowing that we are moving with life right now, there's not much else we can do. As frustrating as it may seem, we're learning, we're growing. When you're ready, exhale, coming into our forward fold. From here, we're going to step back just a few inches on the mat, and let's just gently roll up the spine, coming into mountain pose. Taking the shoulders up toward the ears, let's exhale them back and down. Take a moment to fix your shirt. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, take a gentle back bend. We can modify our back bend by bringing our hands behind the back lower to support it, or we can use doubled up fists. Whatever feels good and safe for your body. Now is the time to honor what our bodies need, not what our minds want to give them. When you're ready, inhale, the arms come back up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, we're going to step back with the right foot, coming into our runner's lunge. So nice and low, creating as much space between the legs as we can. And then inhale, coming up, arms come up. Stay strong, stay firm and rooted through your left foot while lifting up nice and tall on your right toes. On the exhale, let your hands float down to frame your left foot, and we'll step forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot back, nice and tall on your left toes. Create as much space between your legs as you can once again. And on an inhale, swoop those arms up. Nice active glutes. That left hamstring is doing its work and your core is strong. Imagine that nice, strong yellow light swirling through your solar plexus. Bringing confidence, bringing trust. On your exhale, hands float down to frame your right foot. And let's go ahead and step forward, coming into our forward fold. We're going to come into a few variations of sun salutation B. Let your crown release, relax down toward the earth. Inhale, take halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring the arms up overhead, and then take yourself down into chair pose. From chair, we're going to exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, planting your hands down on the mat and stepping back into plank. Lowering halfway down for chaturanga, and then making your way into upward facing dog. Rolling over the toes and coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up into three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot pulls through, and we drop our left foot to about 45 degrees as we inhale, coming into Warrior One. Squaring the hips toward the top of the mat. Pushing into your right knee. And reaching for your dreams. What are they? Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take a gentle back bend. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, let your hands float down to frame your right foot. And we'll step back into downward facing dog. Push into plank. Feel free to modify your plank down on the knees. And we'll lower halfway down for chaturanga. Make your way into upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Pedaling through. Left foot comes up into three-legged dog. On the exhale, pull the left foot through between your hands. And we'll drop the right foot to about 45 degrees. Squaring the hips to the top of the mat as we inhale, arms come up, shoulder distance apart, or we can interlace the fingers for Kali Mudra, releasing the pointer and gently push back. When you're ready, exhale, hands glide down to frame your left foot and stepping back into downward facing dog. Shake your head out. Come to the knees. Untuck the toes and push back for child's pose. Let the hands reach out in front of you. Taking the knees wide for child's pose variation. Bring the hands together in peace, prayer, and then draw the thumbs toward the base of the skull. On the exhale, let your hands come down. Push your body up into tabletop. Untuck your toes if you've tucked them. And we'll draw ourselves back down into a seated position. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Get a sip of water. So from here, from Dandasana, we're going to draw the right knee in toward the chest. Take your right elbow and just use it to lock yourself in nice and tight. Lift your crown, lengthen your spine. From here, let's go ahead and take that right foot over to the left side. This time we're going to inhale. Hook the knee with your left elbow and bring yourself into a gentle twist. Inhale, arms come up, right foot is released. On the exhale, let's come into a seated forward fold, reaching for your shins, ankles, or feet, bending in forward fold. Tuck the chin to the chest and gently roll up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Crown reaches upward. Inhale, draw the left knee in toward the body. We're going to start off by using our left hand to hook that knee. Just pull yourself in nice and tight. Talk for a living to fifth graders yet. I can't talk to a camera without losing my voice. Life is interesting right now. From here, let's go ahead and hook the left knee with the right elbow. And we're going to take our left arm back behind us, coming into a gentle twist. So variation on wind removing. Inhale, coming back to center, we'll stretch the left foot out to meet the right, sweep the arms up, and then release, coming back into our fold. Moving forward with confidence and grace, trust and gratitude. Tucking the chin toward the chest, gently roll up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, pulling down through heart center. Take a moment here in Dandasana, staff pose. Just take in your practice, take in your breath. Let the mind soften, let the thoughts float out. This is an opportunity for our egos to completely take over if we allow them to. Remember, the ego only operates under permission of the self. Affirm to yourself, I am safe, I am secure, I am grounded, I am cared for, I am worthy, I am loved, I am light. Hands come down alongside the body. Let's begin to make our way back into Shavasana. Stretch the arms out in front of you and begin to roll gently down the spine, one vertebra at a time, using your core, not your back. Inhale the arms up in the air, and exhale, let them glide down, clearing the aura around you. As we come into Shavasana, take your hands, palms facing up for receiving if there's something you need to manifest or bring into your life during this troubling time. Or take your palms face down for grounding or releasing. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of. Maybe this turmoil is an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for letting go, an opportunity for planting new seeds. Gently tuck the chin toward the chest. Give those shoulders a break. Relax them. Soften your jaw. Let your feet fall open. Let your body be like a beautiful puddle of water, spreading out in all directions. Let your breath be natural. May the light in your heart shine across the entire earth during these difficult times. Please feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to pray or meditate. We are so happy, so profoundly blessed to hold space for you. The light in me sees and honors the beautiful light in you. From my heart to yours.